Catherine Mathys and I are journalists trying to bridge cultural divides. This is Two Solitudes. On this episode, we'll visit Mâche restaurant, where Olivier Dion is serving up slices of traditional French-Canadian comfort food.
So those are actually recipes that my grandmother and my mom made when I was a kid. And there's pictures of my actual grandfather that was a lumberjack. And I figured that it's part of my roots, and I wanted those pictures to be in my restaurant.
All right, let's... Just a little piece of heaven. Potatoes, corn, beef, onions. Kill me now. You have to, there's like two bites, right? With ketchup and without. You gotta try them both.
That's a mouthful.
That is perfect. Even better. Who does the shepherd's pie belong to? Is it an Anglophone thing? Is it a Francophone thing?
Yeah.
I ate it growing up, but my mom's French-Canadian, so I suspect that there's some influence there.
You know what? Let's clear something up right away. Shepherd's pie is not pâté chinois.
No.
Two different things.
Okay.
The shepherd's pie, I think, came from the UK, and it was made with lamb at first.
Yeah.
And here we're talking about.
Because where's a shepherd gonna find a cow? Right?
But actually, there was a cottage pie I heard about.
Yeah.
And that was made with beef.
And peas.
And peas and different vegetables.
And carrots,
right?
yeah.
So it wasn't corn. So pâté chinois is a whole different ballgame.
Like, if you look back into Quebec history, it is until very recently, we were a province of farmers, people living on the land, kind of on the frontier. Maybe the element even of corn is a very North American thing. What is it that makes this dish so specific to this place?
I think, as you well said, my grandparents were agriculturists, and my mother was raised on a farm, and it's part of our history. We have a pretty young history, and which means that our grandparents, most of us, have links of grandparents that worked on farms, and in our foods, Canadian foods, French Canadian foods as well, a lot of influence are very simple meals. We look at tourtière. We have tourtière here in special periods of the year. Ragout de pâte de cochon, which are simple meals, which mean a lot to our culture because we use very simple ingredients, lots of potatoes, meat, corn, and this constitutes part of our history.
Thank you for introducing me to the real shepherd's pie pâté chinois.
Listen, it was on my mind this whole time. It had to be cleared. It's pâté chinois, and it's here to stay, and you got to make it because it's the best.
Excellent.
All right.
Thanks. Pâté chinois high five.